Hello. Okay, I have no idea how this is gonna work. How do people do this? Okay. So, is that any better? I don't think so. Whatever, you can see how dusty my steering wheel is. Okay. So, I wanted to start this, and I was gonna do it before, but then I was in a hurry. So I didn't. But I'm gonna not look at the camera and be safe. So, it's today's Disney day, sort of. It's technically day 0. I classify my days. And so tomorrow is day 1. Today is day 0. Because we are flying out of Buffalo again, which is the whole thing. It's not really a thing. I feel like I'm making it more dramatic than it is. Also, it's raining. Apparently there's a storm coming, so hopefully this doesn't go poorly for me, because I have to drive to my dad's, and then we're going to Buffalo tonight. So we live in Rochester. Oh, so I guess first of all, hi, my name's Holly. And I'm going to Disney World. This was kind of an impromptu trip, I guess you could say. So my stepmom decided to make a trip to Florida to see family, and I probably could have turned. That's okay. To see family. And so my dad called me and was like, oh, she's gonna go to Florida. We should go to Disney World. Naturally. So that's what we're doing. And so we kind of booked this last minute. It's been a few months. So we usually fly out of Buffalo, even though we live in Rochester, because the flights out of Buffalo tend to be direct to Orlando via Southwest, which is what we fly. And so we did book direct both ways. They were amazing flights. They got us in at 9:30 and got us home at 11, leaving really late at night on our Sunday when we come home, which is perfect because this is a shorter trip. So try and get extra time is perfect. But then, I don't know, is that thunder? A month or so ago, we get a message from Southwest that they changed our flights, which has been happening a lot lately. Although I feel it was very early for them to do that. Whatever, it's fine. I was hoping it wouldn't, because things were opening up and more people are traveling and everything. I have masks in here, right? Yes, okay. So whatever. So now we have layovers on both of our flights. So in the end, I feel we should have just flown out of Rochester. But it just by the time we thought of checking Rochester again, it just wasn't worth the effort. So whatever. So we decided to spend the night in Buffalo, which we've done a couple times. We're going to do Park and Ride, which we've done once before. We're going to go get dinner at the Cracker Barrel, I think, which is what we've done the last few times we've stayed in Buffalo. Or Park and Fly, whatever. You park at the hotel, you spend the night at the hotel, you park there, and then they shuttle you over. So that's what we're doing. So this should be exciting, but I have to drive to my dad's because we are taking my car. Plus I don't like to leave my car at my apartment. So even when we would take my dad's car or my stepmom's car or something, I would still usually either bring my car out to their place, or I would take it to my mom's, which my mom used to live in my apartment complex. So that worked out really good, just so she could watch my car. Not that my apartment is dangerous or anything. All the things have happened, but you just gotta be proactive. Plus we travel in the winter a lot, and technically I'm supposed to move my car every 24 hours if it snows. So then if it's somewhere else, or my mom had it, she could move it. So, because they have to be able to plow. But yes, so apparently there's a storm coming, or it's here. It's welcoming us to Florida. I think it's supposed to happen all night. I had no idea. And then, so I have a cat, Murphy, and so I take him to my grandma's. She can watch him while I'm gone. And it gives him somebody to pay attention to him. Because, he's a cat. He would be fine by himself. But he likes being, pet. And, my grandma lives alone. Ooh, light 100% one of the reasons that like stops me from moving to Florida is the rain. Like I hate driving in the snow too. I'm a very anxious driver to begin with. If you saw our November 2020 vlogs, we rented a car to get COVID tested before returning to New York, and I made my dad drive, which cost like $10 because I had made the rental reservation, and so to add him to the vehicle, because like we're rule followers, so we're not gonna like lie or whatever, but I did not want to drive even like 1 second off Disney property. I mean, I don't want to drive on Disney property either, but I don't even like driving to work every day, okay? Like, no. And I don't like driving in snow, but I hate rain even more, and especially like torrential downpours, which we had, like, I would call them like Florida style rain last week for a couple days, and it was bad. Like where you can't see in front of your car. This like isn't that bad. Like it definitely makes me anxious. Like I'm not driving super fast, but I'm just below the speed limit on the highway. So I don't know. But hopefully I'll have to check the weather. I really hope this doesn't like delay our flights. I feel like it won't. I'm sure it's fine. But I don't like flying, and I don't like being in the airport. Like I almost hate airports more than planes now. That's probably ridiculous, but it's true. And this is my first time, now I'm just talking. This is my first time flying with just one suitcase, like in forever, if not ever. Because we fly Southwest, so you might as well bring 2 suitcases, even if you feel like you don't need them. Plus, then it's great when you're coming home, because then you're like you don't feel like you're missing anything. Like you can buy as much stuff as you want. That's probably like not a good idea, but whatever, that's what I do. But because there's no more Magical Express picking up your bags, the last 2 trips I realized how crappy it is to truck your bags across freaking Orlando International Airport. Like Buffalo is not bad. Like Buffalo is like a relative, like it's not Rochester, which is even smaller, I feel like, but it's still pretty small, especially where you have to check in and stuff. But you know, Orlando, it's like you have to go across things and awful. So it's like, well, I definitely don't want to do that now when I don't really need it. So hopefully I don't buy too much. Although my sort of kind of boss, it's weird. My job is weird. Told me yesterday that she's going to give me a bonus, which is very nice of her. And you know, it's always nice to like feel appreciated, I guess. And I mean, she does say she appreciates me a lot, and I've only been working with her since December. It was kind of a abrupt change for both of us. So, but you know, she is very grateful, which I really appreciate. And also, like, if you are ever somebody's boss, or just in general, like saying you appreciate somebody and saying thank you is very important, and I think it goes a long way. But the bonus is very nice as well, and definitely like bonuses are pretty common in my business, I guess, but it's usually something you get at the end of the year. And so obviously I'd only worked with her for like a couple weeks last year, although my company did give me a small bonus at the end of the year, which is pretty common as well. So part of me is like, well, I can buy more stuff now. But I'm going to try to not go too crazy. I always say I'm like literally yesterday I'm thinking about it, and I was like, oh, maybe I'll buy a Dooney, because I always think about buying a Dooney Burke. Well, ooh, that was really pretty lightning. Lightning is really cool. Anyways, I like Dooney and Burke. Like, I like a lot of the prints, and I would probably get a wallet, because I don't really carry a purse that often, but I am a sucker for a lounge fly. But then I always look at them and I'm like, that is just so expensive that like I can't justify it. So I was like, oh well, this time. But I feel like I'm like, but I could like, I have one student loan left, and I'm like, I could like put that towards paying down my student loan, which should be paid off by the end of the year anyways. But I don't know. But I try not to worry too much about money once I get to Disney. And maybe I'll like just buy more stuff for my dad or something. Like maybe I'll just like pick up all the meals, or well, that'd be hard because we're doing like all quick service. So I know we'll just order them on our own. I don't know. Maybe I'll just pay for the whole room or something. But yeah, so okay, I feel like the rain's getting better. It seems to be coming in like waves as I'm driving, which makes kind of sense, I guess. I don't know. So we'll see. I think I'm gonna focus on my driving, and I have an audiobook to finish. I have like 45 minutes left, so I'd really like to finish it before we leave, so that it's just done, because I don't read a lot on vacation, audio or otherwise. And I feel like if I wait, I'm gonna forget everything. Plus, it's a library book, and it gets returned in 7 days. Although, I should still be able to listen to it when we come back, but whatever. Okay, I'm gonna go, and I don't know when I will film again, but it'll either be in Buffalo or taking off. I love to take that, like, taking off from the airport, landing in the airport kind of photo shoot. Lizard friend. Are you the mascot? I won't bother you. You got a long tail though. Mm-hmm. Renewed our annual passes. He's getting lunch, dinner. There you go.
Good.
Got it. Let's go. Does it matter which side we go on? I like don't know my way around this park. This in Hollywood Studios, I struggle really hard.
No.
Maybe we'll be able to sit on the water.
Huh?
Maybe we'll be able to sit on the water again and see characters. Hi, Tree of Life. I think it's just like right over here, right? Oh, at lunch at Plane Tree. First thing I gotta do is eat. So no, I think you're good. Sorry. My dad's still getting his, but we both got salad. Got the demon birds. Hi! I think we're drawing Baby Yoda. yours?
You can't put. Oh, Daddy, it's so sad.
That's the dumpling with the bow.
Before. Yours will be better than mine. You can just go, oh, you're gonna. Oh, I see. I don't know. I mean, I just put it on there. I didn't.
I'm with them.
I didn't really think about it.
Because it's something where it needs it. It feels the way
I mean, you could just. Yeah. Either whatever you want, sir.
it's correct.
Oh, our boards are different because we're both on the left now, but my handle is up there. and
Yeah,
yours is down there.
one must be a left-handed
Oh, I don't know. I wonder what kind of video they're gonna show us, like Baby Yoda in action.
You just can't help but be drawn to babies. It's like they have you under a magical spell. But what is it about them? Well, we're drawn to some babies just because of their small size. Like, look at this baby hippo. It's like a miniature version of the grown-up size, but a baby hippo is born at about 60 pounds, and mom, well, she weighs in at about 3,000 pounds. Adorable. And then there's this irresistibly fluffy little flamingo chick standing there under the towering legs of the adults, covered with gray, downy feathers. They don't get pink until they're about 2 or 3 years old. And believe it or not, babies have cute down to a science. That's right. Scientists have recognized that babies of many different species share similar features that trigger a cute response in humans. At 200 pounds, a baby elephant might not be small to us, but it's very small for an elephant. And super cute, which is good because a baby elephant will be dependent on its mom for 3 to 5 years. And then there are those who, well, let's just say take a less traditional approach to cute. Okay, they might not be cute at all. They're I said, but they're no less valuable, they're no less precious, but let's just move on. So what does make a baby cute? The key to cute is all about proportions, like big round eyes and an itty bitty face, a short snout and long wobbly limbs. And they do all sorts of cute baby stuff like playing and being clumsy while they're playing. But through our eyes, every baby is adorable. They all get the same investment in care and attention, and we work hard to preserve the magic of nature so that all this cuteness can thrive for decades to come. So be sure to scout around our parks and resorts to catch a peek of our newest arrivals. Remember, we warned you about being drawn in by the magical spell.
All the time, it's kind of drawn this nice little curved line, and then we'll just draw a little curved line on the right side. 100 years old. That's not old. We got a lot more to it. We'll have a little bit longer. Well, a little bit there. Wow. Okay. So now we can see them in viewpoint here. Actually needs to be your name, right? Minor artwork on footsteps of the great folks, worked in the Mandalorian, we know John Favreau directed the film, or the show. And then also, we're gonna date it to July 1st, 21. And he also requested for the great animation legacy of the past. Walt Disney is on the board, just like all to as well. Retta Scott, Mary Harris, female animator. I like to play them out to as well. I mean, like, back in the day.
I guess it doesn't look like Baby Yoda.
Huh?
It does not look like Baby Yoda.
Yeah.
Yours looks better than mine. Yours always looks better than mine.
Retta Scott is, it's got
That's what's
an
supposed to look
alligator
like.
over there, and she's starting as a story artist. And then we're doing Mary Blair in that picture, and then Chris Thomas and Ollie Johnson.